Hello guys, what is up? It is me, Rahul here, bringing you guys another video, and today we're going to be doing the 2023 College Football Playoff National Championship controversy. This one is going to be a very interesting one because this is more recent. This year, the National Championship occurred, and yeah, it was really interesting because for the first time ever, we saw two teams that didn't win their respective conference championships. Yeah, so we're gonna get into those. So before we get started, please be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Start off. We're gonna start with Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs. Their draft class, man. I'm gonna start off with the draft class to start it off with because yeah, Jalen Carter, Bro Derek Jones, Nolan Smith, Darnell Washington, Keely Ringo, Stetson Bennett, Christopher Smith II, Robert Bell Jr., Warren McClendon, Kenny McTosh. I think I said that right, but, here or there. And those are the guys that drafted, so I'm going to mention some names guys drafted. Now we have the Michigan Wolverines won back-to-back Big Ten championships. Here are the guys: Mozzie Smith, Luke Schoonmaker, DJ Turner, Jake Moody, Mike Morris, Olusegun Oluwatimi, Brad Robbins, Ryan Hayes, Ronnie Bell. So, some really good guys. Yep. Now we move on to TCU. Okay. So, this season, there's Quentin Johnston. There's Stevie Avila, Kendra Miller, Dylan Horton, Darius Davis, Travius Hodges Tomlinson. Wow, that's a very interesting name. D. Winters, Max Duggan. Here's the reason why I don't think they should have been in the playoffs. Their significant loss was in the Big 12 championship game, and this ruined a potential undefeated season. They were ranked third, and they remained ranked third, and they lost in the national championship to Georgia 65-7. So next up, you have Ohio State. Firstly, they should not have been in the first place. They almost defeated Georgia, but they lost to Michigan in their home turf on November 26th, 45-23. Had they beaten Georgia and TCU would have been in, I would have been puking a lot. So that leaves us with some contenders. And by the way, I'm going to mention some of the Ohio State Buckeyes. So, C.J. Stroud, Paris Johnson Jr., Jackson Smith. Okay, I'm not going to say this last name. Zach Harrison, DeJuan Jones, Luke Weipler. Yeah. Now you have potential contenders. 6 teams you're looking at have a potential. You have Clemson, the number ranked 7. I already mentioned some of my teams. So now I'm going to mention 2 teams. Miles Murphy, Brian Breesy, Trenton Simpson, KJ Henry, Jordan McFadden, Davis Allen. So, Utah Utes. Alright, we're going to mention, I'm going to mention their season. Their 2 significant losses was Florida on September 3rd, UCLA October 8th, and Oregon November 19th. But because of the win against Colorado, and this is weird because I can't mention about it. Now, going back to Clemson, this is the weird part. Their significant losses was on November 5th against Notre Dame and November 26th against South Carolina. They still made it to the ACC championship game, won against North Carolina, but lost in the Orange Bowl. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Next up, we have Kansas State. So we have 2 3-loss teams who are conference champions. Their significant losses was Tulane on September 17th, TCU on October 22nd, and Texas on November 5th. They did win on December 3rd against TCU in overtime, 31-28. Then they lost to Alabama in the Sugar Bowl. Now, heck, there are a lot of... Oh god, now we're going to put Tulane, the Green Wave. Actually, you know what? Kansas State, did they have any good stars? Any good guys drafted? They had Felix Anudika Uzuma, Juju Brent, Josh Hayes, Deuce Vaughn, yeah, the second, might I add. Also for Utah, I'm gonna have to state this, Jaquindon Jackson, Cameron Rising, Tavion Thomas, Bryson Barnes, Brandon Daniels, Brent Cuithe, Dalton Kincaid, I don't know. Clark Phillips does third, Mohamed Diabete, okay. Cole Bishop, Lander Barton, Karane Reed, Sion Vaki, Jonah Ellis. Yeah, we had some good guys on the Utah Ute, so covered Kansas State, Utah, Clemson. Tulane, okay, we already, well, I think I already covered Tulane. Did I cover Tulane? Nope, I did not yet for those guys. So, their significant losses was against Southern Miss on September 24th and UCF on November 12th. So, an interesting fact about this is that they did win in the AAC championship against UCF 45-28, and they beat USC in the Cotton Bowl Classic 46-45. And that was really interesting in my opinion. So, they finished ranked, by the time they finished ranked 16th in the final CFP polls. Now, we have Troy. They won the Cure Bowl. Their significant losses was Ole Miss, September 3rd, and Appalachian State, September 17th. Well, that explains a lot. UTSA, we were just talking about them. They lost on September 3rd, Houston in a triple overtime game. And then they lost to Texas on September 17th. Those were the 2 significant losses. Now, they did lose to Troy in the Cure Bowl. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Now, in terms of talent, there's not much of a UTSA players. For Troy, I could say the same thing. I know some, we can mention about the quarterbacks and stuff like that, but this is not. So let me put out the facts. You have Clemson, you have Utah, St. Tulane, Troy, UTSA. In my opinion, who could have replaced TCU and Ohio State? I'm going to put Clemson. I am not going to put Utah. I cannot put Kansas State. I cannot put those 2 teams because of there hasn't been significance of a 3-loss team. And I hate to do this. You know what? I'll do this. I didn't do it for the 2021 National Championship controversy because Oregon was a weird thing. Let's put a weird position. So, at Texas A&M, I couldn't do it there. So what I'm gonna do Clemson and Utah. Yes, I said it. Yeah, and yeah. So, anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Next episode, you're gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Y'all are legends in my book as well as for me. I will see you on the next one. Take it easy and peace.